Hi, my name is Zach Allen, and I'm the cinematographer on Rose. When Lucas first picked me up to be on this project, I was extremely excited because I knew it was going to be an opportunity for me to push the boundaries of cinematography when it correlates with story. And I knew that Rose was kind of a different story because it really follows something we haven't seen before, a different aspect of life, which is an older generation and the struggles that they go through to keep their marriage solidified. Because a lot of people we've seen the whole young couple falls in love. We've seen that movie. This is different. This is different because we're following older people. We're following a generation that we don't really see very often.
Rose is a story about trust, it's about relationships, it's about overcoming obstacles in relationships, and one of the biggest themes throughout the whole film is survival.
I'm really looking forward to working on this project because it's going to allow me to implement my style of cinematography while at the same time working closely with the director Lucas Zara, who has a great cinematographer's eye. And that's one thing that I think is important when you're a director, is to understand cinematography. And that's why I'm really excited to work with him, because he is on a conscious level of cinematography just as much as I am, how important it is towards the story. And when we went into making the shot list and the overheads and lighting diagrams for Rose, we really thought about how can we motivate the lighting to tell the story while at the same time keeping it visually interesting.
We went with this whole survival-like story where we have Rose and her husband, Howard, and, they have marital issues. Howard is kind of a philanderer, and Rose really didn't see it coming. Rose didn't see the fact that her husband Howard was going to cheat on her, and that's how we start the movie off. The movie starts off with this just conflict in their marriage, and the conflict is what kicks off the whole thing. And every movie should start with conflict, I believe.
One tool that Lucas and I recently discovered that has been extremely helpful in the pre-production process is this 3D modeling software where we can actually pre-visualize every shot before we even step on set. It's amazing because we can literally sit there and change the camera angle. We can make it from the front, we make it from the back, we make it from the side, and it shows us exactly what it's going to look like. We can build the set. It's great. And with that type of technology these days, that is just like, it's making movie making better and better. And it's really what it is going to do is it's going to enhance the quality that we're giving to you. We're literally making this movie the best we possibly can by planning it out the best we can and looking at every possible thing that could go wrong and making sure that we're already thinking ahead.
I take a lot of inspiration from even some of the craziest filmmakers like Rob Zombie, and I'm trying to take like Robert Rodriguez's style and make this movie that I could see them even making, but make it my way. And so the antagonists in this story, they're really gritty. They're really these horrible people, and I just want to show like regular people fighting against these horrible people and showing how even the weakest of us can overcome them.
Right here, we're at the studio. This huge occurrence just went down. You have no idea what happened. I've personally worked with every one of these people in the past, and the ability for them to collaborate is amazing. And the only thing that we're lacking is funding. Now, I'm not sitting here asking you for money. I'm asking you for support. So what I'm wondering is, when you're scrolling through Facebook and you're checking your Instagram, if you see our production, just give it a like, because you know what? It's going to take 2 seconds out of your day, but it's going to mean the world to us.
I'm just so excited about this project, but at the same time, it's very stressful because non-stop, we've just been working, just doing pre-production, non-stop, all the time. Using the 3D modeling software, I've shot this film 4 different ways now, like just moving the cameras in every single scene and literally deciding exactly what's going to work and exactly what won't work and why we're using camera angles for certain reasons. I mean, the story, obviously the story is just about 2 people, Rose and Howard, facing this test of a lifetime, ultimately, while they can hardly even come together in their marriage. By the end, maybe they will learn to be together, and that's what's most important, is just them 2 being together. But who knows?